right, so the party met up with Corben, who is the Paladin who was looking for Argynvostholt, and joined up, was accepted into the team. There was a little bit of discussion about his origins and where he came from, and it didn't seem like he was fully aware of what he had gotten himself into in terms of this place that he's now finding himself in. But nonetheless, you venture down this very overgrown pathway into this Valich forest, the darkness, and a bit of snow cover on the ground. You traveled through the forest, foraging and making your way through this overgrown route in search of this stronghold. Along the way, you ventured into a large opening where it appeared as though there had been some sort of an ancient battle that had taken place. The trees were torn asunder and standing snags and fallen giant trees in your path. You were quickly surrounded by a bunch of skeletonized warriors who had most likely fallen in battle, along with a couple of their captains, these wights that had risen from these piles of bones to assault you. You did really well against them and were able to fend them off using your wits and some of your amazing abilities. Eventually escaping that battle and finding your way to a hilltop in front of the stronghold of Argynvostholt, this giant towering building of stone. You set up camp and rested, avoiding the front door of the stronghold where one of you had detected some sort of a trap. You had decided to try and sneak through a southern window on the southern end of the stronghold and through some ruins, and thinking that you were pretty crafty, you walked right into a pretty substantial giant spider lair. The spiders descended upon, I think it was Corben who went in first, and Stan had gone in, and both of them had been webbed, and it was kind of a mess, but you were able to escape back out into the ruins on the southern end of the stronghold, and the spiders did not follow you into the sunlight. They retreated back into the darkness of this room, and that's where we're going to pick up. So you're back out in the ruins of this turret, and let me get everybody over there in roll 20 so we can remember what's going on here. All right, so there you are, folks. Not too much worse for the wear, although looks like maybe Corben had taken some damage from the spiders. What do you guys want to do?
I want to pick up my rope. I had used a rope trying to climb in the window,
Sure.
hanging outside.
Yeah, you can easily grab the rope, no problem.
Yep, roll it up, and I'm going to stuff it in my pack.
Okay.
So we really want to go back in here, right? With all the spiders, we don't want to find a different way in?
Three of us are in. You're the only one who's not.
All right, fine, I'll climb in.
Maybe you want to get in here so that we can kind of figure out what our next move is.
Yeah. All right, I want to climb in, Dave.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics check for your climb. Yeah, you're able to climb over the boulders and make your way inside.
By the way, Dave, I cast that light cantrip on a rock.
Okay.
One of these pieces of rubble here.
Okay.
About a softball size one, and I have it sitting on the floor right now.
Okay. Great. And that's right here, kind of right next to you.
I think I want to say like roughly in that area, yeah.
Okay. And you're able to click on it and move it if you want.
I want it in the middle of everybody so we can all see each other. And
go ahead and put it wherever you want to put it. You should have access to moving it around now.
Okay. Okay, roughly like that.
Okay. Marzen says, well, I guess we could just go in the front door.
There's that trap there though, and just because we go in the front door, there's still gonna be spiders. We have to figure out what we're gonna do about these spiders before we make a next move. I mean, last I heard, you were going to. I'm sorry, Dave. What time of day is this again?
It's in the mid morning at this point.
Okay, thank you. All right. And they had all retreated, correct?
Yeah. I don't remember if Mara had been looking inside the door or not, but Marzen and Stan would have seen that the spiders kind of retreated back into the darkness of the room.
Okay. Well,
Guys,
you were gonna.
what are we looking to do here?
Well, we've got to figure out what's going on, and it seems like these giant spiders are probably guarding something. That's just my guess.
What did Madame Eva say?
Something about this place being cursed. Was once good, but now cursed. Something to that effect. I find her exact words, but it was something to that effect. Any ideas, new guy?
The new guy is muted. Corben, you're muted.
My bad, I was muted that whole time. Yeah, I just said I don't think we should try to attack the spiders head on through this door. I think we should try attacking from the other side of the building, perhaps.
In the back side?
We could try around back this front side that we came in already through. And just
I'm sorry. Explain. We would come in the front.
Well, I don't have that picture up right now, interior of the building, but I remember there being like multiple windows on the front side, other than the ones we came in through.
Like on the other side of the statue, for instance, or on the back side, or sides of the building.
Yeah, so we're on like a wing of the building right now, like a corner turret. On the other end of the front side of this building is the exact like mirror version of what we're standing in right now. Is there's a whole nother turret area, and another couple windows. It's not as
all right.
There's not a giant hole to crawl through like there is over here.
Here's the thing. No matter where we go in, there are still spiders in there.
In this large room in front of us.
Oh, should we take a look at the back side of the building then?
I just think there might be a better way to get in.
All right.
Other than attacking head. Do you remember how many spiders there were?
There was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
They were big and nasty.
I'm pretty sure
there were a few, yeah. Let's take a walk. Let's walk around the building, but we just have to avoid the trap in the front.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go back up, kind of by the front door, but avoid the statue.
I was thinking we could do something like
or go back around outside.
this.
Can we just
go behind the building?
Yeah, we could probably just go through the wall right here, right?
Yeah.
Isn't this all destroyed?
Yeah, you can climb up over that stuff.
Right.
And go around that southern end over kind of this way.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
All right, I'll go that way. I'm looking for treasures and arrows and looking for anything I can pick up as I'm going along.
I'm gonna put my light in my pocket. I have it with me because I still got that cast for an hour.
Okay. And Marzen climbs over the fence, or not the fence, but this rubble, and starts making his way. Somebody else lead the way, he says. I'll go in the middle. I'm gonna play Marzen, but I'm not gonna be super interactive with decision making. So you guys will have to kind of do that.
Okay.
Yeah, and you
might be open.
Yeah, this whole wall here is open.
Can't see anything.
Too far forward.
This whole area
I
here.
have dark vision. Mara, you might want to back up a little bit.
Okay, I can't see anything.
Yeah, I would stop.
If we're out, if we're outside, I should be able to see what's going on.
Yeah,
right.
The wall. I have dark vision. I don't know how my character would say that, but I would say the wall on this side of the building is broken and open to the.
Let me give you some light here.
Yeah, because it's daylight. I should be able to see that now that we're outside.
Right.
The whole side of this building is demolished.
Okay.
So the spiders might be able to just charge right out of there at us.
Give me a second here. I'm going to give you some light.
Right.
There we go.
Yep, because it's daytime outside. Yeah, and Roll20 is definitely lagging right now, so we're all going to have to be patient. All right.
Wondering, it looks like there's a foundation. There used to be something here. Wonder what it was.
This area
like
here, you want to roll you want to do a little perception of that area?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
The wrong page. That's why. Oh.
Okay, so in this area, Mara, you see, and the rest of you also kind of see this as well, is that there are all kinds of blackened beams out of something that looks like it was maybe like a stable, a wooden stable. There's a very low stone foundation that goes all the way around this rectangle. But the walls and the ceiling are charred and broken. Looming above this area, as Corben noted, not only is this wall on this bottom level open and kind of destroyed, open to this room which the spiders were in, but also above that room is another room looming. There's wreckage, partly collapsed. It's the south end of the mansion, and all three of the floors have been kind of collapsed and are broken and shattered, open to the elements for not only this main story, but then 2 more stories above it.
I'm seeing that there's charred on this building here. Is there any indication as to what has caused all of this other, parts to be destroyed?
You could, as you kind of were in this turret area and as you're looking around, it's really hard to tell. It doesn't look like it's from recent damage. I mean, there's moss and grass that's growing up over some of the rocks. So
okay.
it gives the appearance that this happened a while ago. And even the wood that is still laying around from this, whatever this structure is that you're investigating, is decomposed. This wasn't recent by any stretch of the imagination. This looks like it happened a long time ago, at least long enough for some of the vegetation to start to regrow over the debris. And
Right,
you also see some webbing in this general area.
Well, I think maybe we need to get out of this general area, guys, if there's webbing out here.
Yeah, I think we should go back around the front and try the other side around the front.
Okay.
They could come charging right out of there at any point.
Glenn, let's quit talking and start moving. Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
You cut back through the turret.
Do we have to roll checks to get through there, Dave?
Nope. You don't have to.
Okay.
You could also go around too. You don't have to go through it if you don't want to.
I'll go around.
Mara, I noticed your light is still in that turret. You could probably
It's
grab that.
yeah. I can't. It's not attached to my.
Oh,
No, but you can
It's
move it.
in,
you can
That's
click
why
on
I-
it and move it.
that's
though.
why I stated that it was in my pocket because it wasn't moving with me. Every time I move, it stays where I was.
Oh my god.
You all right, Dave?
No, I'm having trouble with Roll20 right now.
Don't go in front of that thing,
Oh, yeah, stay away from that.
Corben. Gotta go around it. It's not.
I figured out what we're looking for here. Looking for the sword of sunlight. Amiva said, hands once clean, now corrupted.
That's it. Hands once clean, now corrupted.
Sword of sunlight. Powerful weapon.
Stanley, I knew that little notebook of yours was going to be helpful.
I want to put an arrow through that dragon eye.
Okay, roll to hit. Yeah, it you fire it and it hits it right in the eye, and your arrow snaps. It's just stone, so it just clobbers into the stone nice and hard and then breaks. Falls to the ground.
Alright, I want to, let's see, I want to look really close at it and see if I can spot anything weird in there.
Okay.
Stanley,
Straight
don't-
perception or something else. I use survival instead of perception.
Are you going to look at it from where you are over there, or are you going to get up next to it and look at it?
I'm a little bit concerned. I guess I probably could get closer.
Where'd Marzen go?
He's with you guys.
Okay. He'll always be with us.
Look at it from there. Perception or something else?
Yeah, or it depends on from there. Yeah, I guess perception. You're still. Each one of these squares is 10 feet. Just FYI. I can't click on Marzen to move him, so we're just gonna pretend. Okay, so yeah, you look at the statue, and it is
Looking for where the booby trap is.
It is a 10-foot high cube of granite, moss-covered statue of a dragon, its wings tucked close to its body. And you're looking for a trap, but you don't see one. Statue looks east towards the mansion.
Can I see anything that's like pointed directly in line with the front doors? I'm looking for like a dart or a crossbow thing or something that's going to shoot me if I start walking up the steps. Anything that's directly in line with it, like the mouth.
On the house, or on the
And the dragon
structure?
statue.
Oh, you already did. You already looked, and you didn't see anything from where you are. That was your perception roll, right?
Okay, yeah.
There we
Did
go.
somebody perceive a trap in that thing?
Yep, somebody cast detect traps last time we played.
Oh, Stan.
Yeah, right before we went to bed. There's something in there.
Wow. This is bad. Roll20 is really slow. Yes, you remember detecting some sort of strange trappiness when you use that spell.
Did not get happiness from it.
Dave, would my character know what language a dragon would speak?
I would say yes, you'd probably be aware that dragons would speak Draconic.
Okay.
Stan, did you want to? I don't remember if you said you were going to look at the front entrance or not.
Yeah.
Well, from there you really can't see much, but you'd have to get up closer to be able to kind of inspect the entrance. You're still like 20 feet away or more, potentially.
Up.
That's as close as I want to go.
Okay. You can roll another perception check if you'd like. From where you're at, you can see flagstone steps flanked by very robust stone railings that climb up to a landing that's about 10 feet wide, 30 feet across. It's a very grand entrance. And you can just see on the wooden doors that there's some sort of something like a knob or a knocker or something on the door.
Yeah.
And then above the entrance, you see some sort of a lintel with something carved, but you can't read it from there.
Tall are the steps? Looks like there's 2, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I want to move over here. Look for something to climb up the side to see the door better.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna climb up onto the landing there?
Yeah, I just want to poke my chin up over the landing and
Oh,
get
sure.
a closer look at the door. I don't want to climb up onto the landing in front of the dragon. I just want to climb up and get a closer look.
Got it. Okay. Yep. Well, you can do that. You kind of pull yourself up a little bit, and you can see that above the entrance is the word Argynvostholt.
Okay. So we're at the right place, guys.
Okay, glad we found that out.
Yeah.
Making progress.
Still looking for traps and figuring out what I spotted earlier.
You so you don't see anything with that perception roll.
Things.
You don't.
Okay.
You still have. I mean, you have that spell you could use. There's other options, but no. Right now, you don't detect any sort of danger.
Where should we try to get back into the building?
Well, yeah, I have one question though. So if we know there's a trap here and we're guessing that it might have something like with this dragon, I don't speak Draconish. I'm wondering, you shot an arrow like at it. I wonder what would happen if we threw something on to the landing to see if we could figure whatever trap it is.
It's not a bad idea.
In
What are we gonna
a
throw?
rock or you know, if you wanted to like shoot an arrow at the door or something, see what would happen. If we want to try to spring the trap, otherwise we can go around to the other side and check that out first and then come back here if we need to.
Let's go around the other side. See what's going on around the other side of the back.
Ben?
You want to go completely around and wait to try to enter the house until we see what's on the other side?
Either that, or if you guys want to walk through the front door, but I think there's a trap in there somewhere. It's
Yeah, we
probably
could
something
also-
kind of nasty.
We could also go in through these windows like I did before. That's how I got that spider.
Yeah, that
I
works.
busted
That worked so good
busted
last time.
one of these windows, and lo and behold, it was a big room full of spiders.
Oh,
So I'm
About-
perfect. I'm more than willing to check the other side, see if there's a better way in.
Corben, now let's
Yeah.
look at the other side. But if this turret is like the other turret, in theory, there may be a door in this little turret. We might coming into the turret as opposed to into the main hall might offer us more protection from anything that might be in there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Let's check out the side of the building and then make a plan.
doing, Dave? You keeping up with all this movement?
It's hard. But yeah, I'm doing the best I can here.
There looks like there might be another entrance on this side.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
There is. You see here. I can't even do the. There we go. Oh my god. So frustrating.
Mine's fine. I wonder if you
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
need to
so is
reload
mine.
or something.
Mine's bad. Anyways, you see an iron gate, and through the bars of this iron gate, you can see a stone hallway with stairs. If you get close enough, you can see stairs going in each direction, left and right. It's basically a stone hallway. The gate is chained shut, and there's a giant padlock.
I just went through the door.
I would actually like to look through a window on this back turret. I just want to see if I can see what is in there.
Yeah, let's go see if it's broken open on the other side too.
Yeah,
You're gonna
Maybe
peek
it's
through
just
that
real.
turret over there? Okay.
yeah. I want to look in there inside of here, and I do have my light with me. No, it doesn't look like it, but I do. I'm gonna hold the light up to the window to try and get some light within that turret.
Okay. Do you want to?
I want to look
There's your
inside.
light cantrip right here. If you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, you could throw the rock inside if you want. What do you want to do with the light?
I'm just holding it up to the window because I want to see if
Okay.
I can see what's in there.
Got it.
It look like beds.
Yep. You look in. Roll a perception check for me. Okay. Nice. This you see tattered brown drapes that are covering some of the windows. Some of the drapes have fallen. Across the room, I don't know. Well, it's hard. Let's see. What can you see? Oh yeah. Okay. So over here, can you see this squiggly line?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is a heavy curtain hanging across what appears to be an archway to the south. Strewn about the floor is the wreckage of about a half a dozen beds and other pieces of furniture.
Right. Well, something was living here. If it's wreckage, it's probably not currently living here. We're on back, guys. See what's going on.
I think I see some kind of cemetery back here.
Oh, goody. Our dead stuff.
Yeah, let's proceed slowly in case there's more skeletons.
Wow, this is bad.
Yeah.
I can't even click on anything.
Dave, would it help if you just like reload your roll 20? Or do you
Yeah, I'm gonna
not
try
want to
to.
get locked out?
No, I'm gonna try to do that. Hold on a sec.
Because I'm moving around just fine.
Yeah, me too. I'm fine.
I'm just gonna
I'm
exit.
medium. I'm pretty boggy.
We'll see if this helps. Everybody wants to play D&D tonight. I can understand why.
I guess, yeah.
Makes sense to me. Oof. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't help that on my end I'm having to load all of the dynamic lighting files as well. You know how it updates how you see things
Yeah.
as you move? I mean, all that stuff I think is coming through my
Profile.
account or whatever. Yikes.
Dave, while this is loading up for you, did Martin ever contact you? Martin Dean?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, as you move around to the back side of this area, you see a cemetery. And let me just take a peek here. This is the... Tucked behind the mansion is a fog-shrouded cemetery enclosed by a 7-foot-tall fence of wrought iron. In the northeast corner of the cemetery, so there's fencing all along here. This area in here is what appears to be a mausoleum. Right here.
I don't get any of those indications.
I can't see it. It's in
Okay.
it's in shade for me too. I can't see it.
This area over here. This is a mausoleum.
That's all black. That's all black for me.
Yep, you can't see inside the mausoleum.
Oh, I mean, I can't even see the mausoleum itself.
Well, you can see the outline of it.
I'm saying on my map right now, I can't see it.
Yeah, she's got like a different vision going on right now. I don't like she can't see like all. Can you see like all the grass from the front?
You
of
should
the
bring your
building
light
and stuff?
with you, Mara.
Got
There
the
you
light.
It helps a little bit.
But I mean, I don't know how to explain this. All the shadows are like places that I should be able to see. This is broad daylight.
Yeah, but you can't see inside the buildings.
Oh, but
But you can't see
can't
like the
even-
grass and stuff.
I can see the grass,
Okay.
but know how like when you're in the building and you've got shade where you can't see and all of that. I can see a path right here. I can see a fence right here. I know the building is here, but all I can see is the bare outline of it. There we go. Now I can see stairs.
Doing the best I can here, guys.
I know. I was just trying. I understand that, Dave. I was just trying to explain to Corben that I can't, or to Andy rather, what's going on my screen.
Okay.
Okay. So now you should be able to see, everybody should be able to see the cemetery that I just described, as well as there's a building over here, which appears to be some sort of a mausoleum.
Okay.
Does it have a door?
You probably got to go through the mausoleum or hop the fence.
Yeah, I imagine the door's probably on the inside of the fencing.
Yeah.
Maybe not. We could check around the back.
There's a landing here that you see on the other side of the cemetery that leads up to a door right in this area.
Well, how bad could a cemetery at Argynvostholt be?
Oh, you're so funny. Do we want to go around the back of the mausoleum and see the back of the house? What's going on,
Probably.
guys?
Probably all sorts of things that would pop up going through the cemetery.
Well, we can't anyway. There's a 7-foot fence around it.
We could athletics over a 7-foot fence, I bet.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna choose no on that.
Reminds me of the spooky woods.
Stanley, roll a perception check for me before you move.
It's cool, like Atari. Perception. Sorry, I was on my spell sheet. There you go.
Nice. Before you follow them around the backside, so when you were still standing over here,
Yeah, I should have asked you to roll one when I was standing over there.
right here, that's okay, I asked you anyhow.
Thank you.
You suddenly feel like someone or something is watching you.
Yeah.
And you look up at Argynvostholt, and from the second floor window, you spot a well-dressed man with a thick mane of thistledown hair observing you from a high tower window. When he sees that you've noticed him, he draws the curtains and disappears from view.
Yep. Guys, I just spotted somebody. There's somebody home inside.
Whoa.
Okay, well,
What kind of hair did he have, Dave?
He had a thick mane of thistledown hair. So, like, I don't- if you're familiar with
Thistledown
thistles, So
Yeah.
after they bloom, they get like this silky, silvery, silky like mane, like this
Okay.
down, like hair.
That is
So-
excellently descriptive.
Yeah. So basically silver,
Well,
silver hair.
Yeah.
whoever he is, he must be able to control those spiders because
He's living with them.
provided he's real and it wasn't just a figment of your imagination.
Remember what Madame Eva said, hands once clean are now corrupted.
Marzen
Yeah.
says, no,
Probably
I
not a
saw
good
him as
guy.
well. I saw him too. That was no hallucination.
Right. Well, I'm gonna do some thaumaturgy then and see if I can't call out to this guy. Oh, the house. Oh, they're friends.
You use your thaumaturgy to amplify your voice, but you don't. There's no response, and Marzen is watching up at the window where he saw the figure and doesn't see anything. He's gonna be over here
Did
so
we
he can
see-
see what's going on.
Did we see him like up here?
No, you saw him. It would be in. Hold on.
This side of the cemetery, I think.
A higher up level of on this side of the building.
Oh, okay.
Right on this side of the
Oh,
this
okay.
this building here, but on the top floor,
Okay.
which is the third story. And this is also, incidentally, this is where there's a large steeple, essentially, a large, what would you call it? The
Spire.
yeah, spire, or why can't I think of the word I'm looking for? I guess just the tower. There's a large tower in the building, and it's right above this area.
Well, I want to continue to take a look. I'm gonna answer. I want to be able to kind of see the area at least where
Sure.
you guys are talking about.
It's right up here, but way up.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm going to be a little bit more sneaky now.
Okay.
I'm sticking a little closer to the walls. I don't really see the walls because I got a lot of shadow going on.
All right, roll a stealth check for me.
There you go. Oh, wait a minute. That's survival. Here's stealth.
Okay, got it.
Can I roll a persuasion and because I'd like to persuade him to come out a little bit here.
You can try, sure. How are you going to persuade him?
Well, I'm going to tell him that we have food and we have some food for him and we'd like to have a meal with him.
Let's have a picnic.
Okay. So you're going to call out to him again?
Oh,
And-
hello the house. We come with a meal for you. Like to sit around and share our bounty and our table with you.
It's like Meals on Wheels without the wheels.
Dave,
Exactly.
how big is one of the squares?
10 feet.
Right. I'm going to use my divine sense
Okay.
to try to detect any presence of good or evil within
Okay.
a 60-foot range.
Yeah, post that in the chat thread for me. Mara, you and everybody else that heard Mara, you feel super persuaded. Like you're getting hungry, you're ready for food. But you don't get any response from the house. What's the range on Divine Sense? 60 feet?
60 feet, yeah.
Let's see. Presence of da-da-da-da-da. Strong evil. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial feat or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You know the type of any sense. You do not sense any level of strong evil as you sort of harness your energy. You don't get any pings on your evil radar.
And I figure that his evil radar extends to where I saw the dude in the window.
Well,
I don't even know.
Range.
I'm not even sure if you would know that he's doing that, Stan.
Okay.
I don't think anybody would really take notice. I guess you could roll a perception. You can roll a perception check if you want, just to see if you notice him sort of doing his thing. Which, you don't notice anything.
Also, can't see anything. Trapped in a terrible field of black.
Yeah, you're hiding. Do you want to get out of there?
I don't really know where I am. I lost track of the wall.
You're right here.
Oh, but everything is black around me. There, I got some squares coming back. Not much, though.
So, Mara, you don't get the sense that really did much. And Corben, you also know that your divine sense doesn't really work on things that are concealed from you.
right, yeah.
I'm gonna look through this window too. Same thing. I want to hold my light up and see if I can see what's in this window.
Okay. Those windows are up quite a bit off the ground, so you'd have to like get a boost.
No, I'm not gonna bother with that. We're just doing a general recon here. I'm not gonna.
Okay. Well, one thing that you do get, well, actually, roll a perception check. You can still take.
Back
You can still take a look.
where I was.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second.
Okay. What you do see from that angle is that there are 3 large arched stained glass windows. 1, 2, 3. If I could get, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Intricately patterned, beautiful, dark on the inside. But this one here on the southern end of this building is actually broken, shattered.
Can I tell what the image was? Is there anything remaining of it that would indicate what was the image on that?
Yes, let me just take a quick look here. There is no specific like picture in the stained glass on the other 2 windows. It's just like a pattern.
Okay.
So it's not depicting anything.
Okay.
But you do see, shards of glass not on the ground and on the grass around the foundation, but on the ledge leading into the room. There's glass, and then presumably there's glass on the inside of the room.
Okay. Oh, something that came from the outside in instead of the inside out. Right.
That would be that would be the basics of what you would surmise at this point. Yep.
Well, guys.
I think much further down that way is the broken wall with the
Yeah, it is. I just wanted to kind of take a peek and see kind of what was going on. We're in this general vicinity. But you guys aren't coming anywhere near me. I'm going to back away and let's make a plan. Whoever's in there doesn't want to be our friend right now.
No. that room you looked in before with the beds.
Yeah.
Perhaps that might be a better place to go into the building.
Yeah.
Since we know that, for the most part, that room is unoccupied.
In theory.
In theory,
Yeah,
I don't
in
know.
theory.
What do you
All
guys
right,
think?
let's go.
I think that's safer than going through this cemetery.
I think so too.
What are you thinking about
Yeah.
doing?
Going back around to that turret we saw the bed, the beds in.
Over there?
Over here.
This one.
We're gonna go past Spooky Dude though.
Oh yeah, that is past Spooky Dude's vision, but
You want to go to this one here?
yeah.
Okay, here, I'm just going to move all your tokens over there. How's that sound? Speed
Right.
this up
That's
a little
fine.
bit. Okay.
And
Okay, so do you guys want to try to go into the turret, or do you want try and reach this iron gate?
Iron Gate was closed. How solidly was it closed?
it had a
It
padlock.
has it
on
has big padlock on it, but
That's right.
Yep.
Can anybody pick the lock?
I don't have a lock pick. But I was thinking
Neither.
something. I was thinking something a little bit more robust, like
Yeah, anybody got a
fireball
hammer?
or something.
Mace
would
might
think-
do it.
You
Yeah,
look pretty.
mace
You look pretty strong. Marzen says to Corben, "Can't you break it?"
I could give it a shot. Do you guys want to go in this way, or do you want to go in through a window?
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Are these windows like here and on here, like within reach?
You'd have to get boosted up to them, but you could reach them. Yes. You know, they're probably like 6 feet off the ground.
Okay. Why don't we try the gate? Should we try the gate?
Let's try the gate.
All right,
Smack the lock on the gate.
I will do that.
All right. How are you going to do this?
Let me just check real quick. I will just try to smash the lock with the butt of my sword.
Okay. So kind of like a bludgeoning sort of attack to it. All right. So just roll a straight up strength check.
Okay.
And if you are, roll a straight up strength check. And are you? Forget if you're a dex fighter or a strength fighter. You got
I
a
would
pretty high
probably be
strength.
Yeah.
You can add your strength bonus. So roll a d20 and add your strength bonus, which is a 4. Wow, natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh,
Smash.
Wow, yeah, you just pulverize this lock and it just falls apart. It's a pretty sturdy lock too, and you just crush it. And it breaks and falls to the ground in front of you, and the chain that was being held together by the lock just kind of, the chains drop on either side and just lay there.
okay. Hey, before you go in there, I know you have dark vision, but we don't. So I'm gonna toss my light down this hallway here and see what we can see.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
you can
And-
look in there.
I'm ready to cover with the bow.
All right, we've got some stairs.
Yep.
Do they both go? I can't tell. Do they both go up?
Yep, they
We
both
should all
go
stay
up
close
from that
together.
location. So they're 10-foot high flights of stone steps that go to the west and the east of the archway.
Right. Should we check that one off to this side first that we saw through, just to see if we find anything in there?
All right.
So you guys want to get through this? You're gonna open this gate? All right.
Yeah.
So let me move this out of the way. Crazy. Okay. All right. So the gate is now open, and it's pretty rusty, and the hinge is really bad, so it makes a lot of noise.
Oh, that's not good.
But
Wait,
it
how
is
are we
now
gonna do
open.
this, guys? Who's gonna go first, second, third? Marzen, you've been awfully quiet. Maybe you should go first.
I ain't going first.
I could go first if you want.
You're pretty strong. I think you maybe should go first.
I have a shield too. I don't know. Let's stay close together though.
Yeah, you know what, guys? Let me cast a spirit guardians around us. And as long as we're gonna stay pretty close together.
Marzen would probably cast a Bard of Inspiration on somebody.
Sure. He'll cast.
Okay, if he's casting that, then I'm not gonna cast the spirit guardians. Oh.
And his Bard of Inspiration cantrip.
It's actually called Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic, that's right.
Yep. He's gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Corben, who's going first, and he'll say, "You got this, buddy." So you have a Bardic Inspiration die to you if you want to use it. You remember how that works, Andy?
To me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't. Can I just use that on?
You can use it on in the next 10 minutes. You can roll this die, which is a D8, and you can add it to an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw. So just keep
Guys, I'm
keep that in
extremely
mind.
sorry. But, I have curfew coming up at 9 o'clock, and I need to move my cars to the other side of the street and get a pack of smokes before curfew hits.
You could have done that before. To be
I
quite
know.
honest with you, you could have done that before.
I know.
We're gonna keep playing, so you can take off if you need to. All right, so Corben, what are you gonna do, buddy?
Well, geez. I'm going to. I'll take that inspiration.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he gives it to you, and then you can use it or not use it. That's kind of up to you.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm just gonna cautiously kind of peek around the corners of this hallway here, and
He before you go, Marzen is going to also. Let's see. He's got a cool spell here called Silence. He has to choose a point. That's right. It's not mobile. Okay, forget it.
okay.
He's
Great,
like,
so yeah.
don't one of you guys have Misty Step?
Yes, I do have Misty Step.
So, Marzen's like, that might be a good idea if you want to be stealthy. I don't know how many spells you can cast, but
I might want to be conservative with that one. I can only cast it so long before taking a rest.
okay.
Got passed without a trace, too.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Pass without a trace,
Yeah.
not Misty Step. But pass without a trace can benefit all of you potentially.
Well,
All right, so Stanley cast this,
should have done that before we cracked the gate open.
and so everybody gets a plus 10 bonus to their dexterity for stealth, and you just got to remember that you are concentrating, Stan. So I think that's what this guy means. So if you take damage, you have to make a concentration check. All right. So everybody's got that as a bonus.
Either way, Corben.
All right. So I'm just gonna kind of inch in here and see if I can see anything to either side.
Okay. So you just see two pretty robust stone staircases that go up to a little 10 by 10 landing on either end of this stone hallway.
All right. Can I? Is it possible for me to see any like obvious signs of like traps or anything?
You could roll a perception check. not see any traps. What you
Okay.
do see is at the top of each one of these landings, there's a door, a closed door, on either end of this hallway.
All right, so I'm just gonna motion to them to follow me, and I guess we'll go check this one that we saw inside that we know is empty at this point.
Okay. Marzen will follow right behind you. Okay, you climb the stairs. And then let's everybody do a stealth check.
Oh God.
Ouch. Ouch.
We get to add. We get to add
Yeah,
10.
you
to
get to
each
add
one of
10.
those, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Good, because I think I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you rolled a natural 1. So the ranger, now a bit outside of his element as he enters this stone fortress, is a little bit less stealthy than he would like to be, even with the bonus. All right, you're at this door, Corben.
Wait, I'm gonna just check. Is the door locked?
You reach out and push on the door a little bit, and it starts to open without any resistance.
Right. I'm gonna just slowly push the door open and go through.
Okay.
Pick up my light and throw it in there. Trying to anyway. And throw it in there.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of. It looks like an old dormitory.
In most of these rooms, if there's a door closed, I have to actually open the door for you, I think.
Okay.
Although you were able to get in, so maybe not. Yeah, so you walk back into this room, and again, there are tattered drapes over a couple of the windows. Other drapes hang moth-eaten and torn and tattered on the floor. There is a stone archway to the south here, where this room seems to empty into another area, and across that stone archway is a heavy curtain. On the floor around you is the wreckage of about a half a dozen beds and other furniture. It appears
I'd
as
like
though this might have been some sort of like servants' quarters. Nothing very ornate at all. It's very plain.
I'd like to kind of investigate, like look under the bed, see if there are any clues as to who once stayed here. Maybe something was left behind or dropped.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
I'd like to do the same, and I'm looking for a
Nice.
sword of sunlight.
Okay. Yeah, Mara, you, both you and Stan, you're looking around. There's nothing of value in this room as you start to look under the beds and kind of toss the room a little bit. You don't find anything that's worth a damn. It's just this room has been demolished and in disrepair and disuse for quite some time. You get the sense there's cobwebs, there's thick dust.
I don't think there's anything in here, guys.
Yeah.
I was more looking for clues as to who might have been here, but I get it. There's nothing that's indicating. So
Well, you get
We
the
wanna
sense
go-
that this was the servants' quarters, based on the
okay.
description and your investigation check, because there's really nothing stately about this particular room.
So do we want to check the front, go down the stairs and go check the other area before we kind of go down this archway and see what's going on?
Yeah.
Do we want to pull the curtain and see what's happening back here?
You could either check behind curtain number 1 or door number 2.
What do you think?
Would you like, guys? What do you want to do?
I'd like to be sure that nothing's gonna come in from over there.
Check behind us.
All
Let's
right.
go down the steps, up the other steps, and see what's in the other room.
I'm gonna toss the light down here.
Okay.
Head up along the way.
All right, so you're at the other end of the hall now, and there is a door, and very similar door, very plain, and closed at this point.
All right, so
You might as well push on that one, Corben.
yeah, I'm gonna open this one and see if I can get through.
Yep, this one opens up. I guess I don't have to do that.
Toss my light in there too.
Okay, give me a second here. I'm going to see if I can. There we go. Okay. All right. Excuse me. All right. So you walk into this area, and tattered velvet drapes covering the tall, slender windows, similar to the other room. Furnishings are covered with dust, cobwebs, and in complete disarray. A damaged brass chandelier hangs from the ceiling. It's covered with a faded mural on the ceiling that depicts metallic dragons and colorful birds flying beneath white clouds. It's rather beautiful, actually.
This was once a very grand room, it looks like.
Dave, is this just like a table right here?
Yep, there's a table. There's looks like some chairs broken. There's large drapes. That's what these squiggly lines are. Those indicate drapes.
I'd like to look around and see if I can find a sort of sunlight anywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for any kind of like hidden.
Okay, everybody roll a perception
Other-
check that
other
wants to look
entrances.
for something.
Sure, why I rolled twice. Didn't mean to.
There is a door right here that heads to the south. You get the sense, all of you, that time and neglect have really damaged everything in this room, and that as you look around and sift through some of the debris, you don't find anything of value.
Okay.
It's been a long time since someone has been in this room.
You know what though, guys? It has those silver dragons, and that Madame Eva was talking about silver dragons, or maybe it was Jenny. Yeah.
And wasn't that what the spooky dude that we ran into on the trail? Wasn't he part of the Silver Dragon crew?
Yeah. Well, I
Interesting
do
spot.
I do not think we should go through this door, because this was the direction that the giant spiders went to, or at least in the general direction of. I think if we're gonna go through anywhere, we should go through the curtains instead of this door. What do you? Unless you guys feel strongly otherwise, I'm.
It's fine with me.
Yeah, that goes back towards where we saw the guy, I think. But
Yeah.
I'm fine going that way.
Let's roll.
Okay, so let's go back that way.
And throw my light down here.
Okay, so you're back in this room now, and there is a curtain hanging across, a thick curtain in this area.
All right, so are you guys ready to move on?
Yeah.
All right, so I guess I'm just gonna slowly, gently kind of slide this curtain to the side and peer through there.
Okay. Roll a
I'm gonna-
perception check, and maybe everybody roll. Actually, at this point, everybody roll a stealth check again.
Still plus 10.
Yep.
10.
Nice. Okay. Great. And then Corben, you pass through the curtain. Roll a perception check.
There we go.
Nice. Natural 20.
Yeah,
-1.
-1. I don't have the greatest perception.
You look in this room and you see a kitchen. The kitchen seems to have been tossed pretty good. Its tables are overturned. There's littered, rusted utensils littered on the floor, smashed crockery. Narrow wooden windows flank the hearth. So there's a hearth right here in front of you, and there's narrow windows. There's one right behind you here, right here,
Yep.
and there's another one on this side. They look out over the cemetery that you already saw earlier. There is an open iron pot hanging from a hook inside the blackened fireplace, and it rattles on its hook and bobs up and down as if something is inside it.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna move a little closer and see if I can, while keeping a good 5-foot distance, see if I can see what's inside there.
Okay. As you approach the iron pot hanging on the hook, a bat flies out of it, flies around you guys, and darts back into the room with the curtain. And Stan and Marzen see it fly by, and it flies down the hallway and disappears.
Hmm.
Jesus, that scared the shit out of me, says Marzen.
I want to look in the pot. I want to look in the pot and see if anything else is in the pot.
Okay. You don't even need to roll a perception check. You pull the pot down and look inside of it, and there's what appears to be some droppings, most likely from the bat.
Okay. Just trying to decide. Guys, I know that seems weird, but I don't know. That just seemed weird that that's where the bat would be, and I didn't know if it might be maybe something that isn't normally a bat that had done some shape shifting, and that's what I was trying to discern here.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know if if I have discerned correctly, but I think it might have just been a bat. I don't know. I don't know what I expected in the pot. Maybe like a little bed and pillow. I don't know.
It's all right. You're investigating.
All right, so
Right.
are there any like closed containers or like crates or anything in here?
There aren't any crates. Most of the room is smashed. There's some ash in the hearth, and
Just-
some half-burned wood that looks pretty old.
So it's not hot or anything. It's not
Do you
recent.
reach down to check?
Yeah, I'm just gonna check and see if it's warm.
All right. Yeah, roll. Let's see. Well, you already rolled a natural 20 perception for this room, so we'll just go with that. You put your hand down to feel if there's any heat, and you feel some warmth actually coming from the ashes.
It looks like there was a fire here not long ago.
Hmm.
Someone has been here.
And as you say that, you see an ember kind of just flicker, and it grows bigger, and it gets a little bit bigger, and it's almost like struggling, and you can see little bits of small particles of wood and ash being pulled closer to this little flicker of flame. Just right now, it's just like a match head worth of flame. Then it flickers a little bit more, and it's the size of a candle flame, and it gets a little bit bigger, and you can just almost see like it seems to be almost pulling the ash and little bits of flammable material towards it, almost like it's nurturing itself, and it grows a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And all of a sudden, this flickering starts to take the shape of a small dragon with wings made of smoke. And it gets a little bit bigger until it's about the size of a softball. And it starts to rise up from the hearth, from the ashes. It's glowing this strange, peculiar, it's both strange and peculiar apparently, this kind of white-blue glow to it. And you don't get the sense that the room is heating up from this thing, this softball-sized, blue glowing dragon. It's almost like there's a coolness in the room, like the opposite of what you would expect.
Hmm.
I'm going to use my divine sense again
Okay.
to detect whether it's good or evil. Just had to make note of that on my sheet here.
Okay.
Okay.
You get a strong sense of goodness, like heavenly music in your ears, like the chimes of a wind chime, jingling just momentarily. And as you get that sense, this small little blue glowing orb, dragonish maybe, creature moves out of the room. And it doesn't go, this door down here is closed. It doesn't burn through the door or anything, it just right through the door and disappears.
Which door?
Right down
Sorry.
here.
Thank you.
Yep, it just
Yeah,
disappears through the
I was
door.
looking at my other screen. Right.
I don't know what that was, but it wasn't an evil creature. It was good.
Well, maybe we should follow. Maybe we should follow the good change.
I'm open to it. May have been a good omen.
Right. Let's go. Would you? Maybe since you kind of have a sense with this, maybe you should go first.
Yeah, it's your buddy, says Marzen. All right, so you're gonna open this door.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a double door, and it swings into the next room, and you push it open. Let me get this out of the way. There we go. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of.
I'm gonna throw my light in there for you.
I'm gonna use my dark vision. I don't really see.
Well, and interestingly enough, guys, there's light coming from this room already.
Oh. I'm waiting for Corben to go in.
Marzen's like, Stan, you're standing right on me, pal.
Yeah, I'm trying.
6 feet, personal
Some darkness
space,
things
pal.
to deal with. Yep.
All right, so I'm just gonna move through the door then slowly.
Okay. Marzen will follow you. This seems peculiar. All right.
Be careful. I think this is getting close to where we saw that one guy in the window.
Actually, he was up 2 stories higher than where you are
He's
right
on a
now.
higher floor.
Yep.
We're
Why don't we
getting
do this
close.
though? Why doesn't everybody, now that we're in a new room and you're still kind of sneaking, let's do everybody roll another stealth check.
Okay.
And remember that it's plus 10. Nice. Okay, so you walk into this room. There is a 20-foot long table with sculpted dragons for legs standing in the center of this hall. The chairs that surround the table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings. Several of the chairs have been overturned or smashed to pieces, but the ones that are intact look like it's just exquisite craftsmanship on the woodwork. Suspended above the table is a crystal chandelier that glows with a soft white light. Standing in windowed alcoves here and here are 2 life-size statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helmets and shields. Rainwater seems to trickle in through cracks in the ceiling, flowing down this west wall, and there's a large puddle of water on the floor. There are 5 sets of wooden doors that lead out of this room. One you just came through, right here. There's a door in the northwest corner that hangs open right here. There are a pair of leaded glass doors. The panes cracked and broken that stand open right here. And on either side of those glass doors are large stained glass windows. And and the panels of stained glass depict, including the doors that are opened. Actually, those are, did I say those are cracked and broken? Yep. These here depict large dragons, silver dragons in flight. There's also a door here that's closed down in the southern end of the room, and on the southwest corner there's also another closed door here.
I'd like to just kind of peek through this door to see what I can see.
Which door?
Gonna
This one here?
this one.
Okay.
This is standing open.
Yep.
I'm gonna just like take myself and my light and
Sure.
just kind of peek. I just want to see what I can see.
It's really tough because the door is just barely cracked open, but you can see what appears to be another stone hallway.
Okay.
And about, let's see, you're standing here, so you're looking from that position. I would say it's 10, 20, about 25 feet down this hallway, you see some sort of a figure standing up against the wall, almost like a sentry right here.
A living or can't I tell?
It's hard to tell from where you are because it is dark in that room.
Okay.
What light you have that's shining right now gives you just a glimpse of a figure.
Okay.
The other thing that you notice, guys, is that chandelier that's glowing is not glowing with flame. It seems to be glowing with a magical essence.
Okay.
This room is eerie. We'll be getting closer to. They would display a sword like for sunlight, especially with silver dragons. Curious what's in that room between the stained glass windows.
Me too. There's a figure down here, but it doesn't seem to be moving. I'd like to close these doors.
Sure.
And I mean, yeah, I think I'd like to close these doors because if whatever is standing out there, but wait a minute, we still have the pass without a trace, right?
You do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to touch those doors.
Okay.
Yeah. Might be best.
I don't want to indicate. There's something down there. I don't know if it's just a suit of armor, if there's an actual person down there. I can't tell. There's something down there. There's
Bounce an arrow off of it?
What?
Should I bounce an arrow off of it?
Well, you do that and they're gonna know that we're here. Right now we're passing without a trace.
Yeah. Let's go check out these doors over here.
All right.
Who's going to check out the doors?
Well,
Okay.
We'll move together. I'll move with him anyway.
So if you're going to go check something out, you got to kind of move over to it. Unless you want to check it out from where you're standing.
Mara, you got your rock of brightness.
I'm was waiting for all you guys to move here.
So you're all going to
And I'm
kind of
gonna-
peek through?
I'm holding this up to the window here.
Okay. All right, so you can see into this room, and it's dark and misty. It seems to be the other side of the room that you had peeked. You had thought about peeking into, Mara, with the 3 stained glass windows.
Yeah.
And let me just see here what you can see. You can see a series of pillars, 3 pairs of pillars in the center of this room. It's still pretty dark. Let's see. I'm trying to get a sense for what you guys can see.
I have dark vision too, Dave.
Yep, but you're still slightly obscured.
Yeah.
You can see some pillars. Marzen can't really see anything from where he is. Stan,
either.
really tough for you to see. Mara, you can see the pillars as well. So really only you and Corben right now are able to see what's in this room, and it's just obscured.
Looks like it's some sort of chapel, perhaps.
You know what? I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
On
Does that do
what?
Within, well, I cast it right where I am.
Well, so usually fairy fire is used in combat typically to be cast on an opponent, and then it lights that opponent up for you and your allies, and it grants you some. I think you get advantage on your attack rolls. But usually I'm just gonna pull it up here and take a look at it. Oh, you can do a 20-foot cube. Any creature within the area of the spell is outlined. Yeah. So where do you want to put it?
Well, I'm a 20-foot cube. Each one of these is 5, right?
Nope, they're 10 actually.
Oh, they are 10 on this, even inside. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
It's a big building.
Right, then I'm gonna wait maybe to cast it.
Okay.
If we're gonna go in there, I can shed some light on us. Is what I'm just gonna say that to the guys.
Okay.
Oh, what direction do you guys want to go? This space right here seems like it feels, I don't know, different. Like it's light and there's something not as light as, I don't know, damaged. I mean, there clearly there's some damage that's happened here, but there's also been, you know, the light up above is you know, good.
Right. I'm up for going in if you guys want to.
This is seeming room for a sort of sunlight, but it's probably with that gray-haired guy that we spotted from the window.
Question for you, Corben. Did you use the Bardic Inspiration yet, or do you still have it? I don't think you used it, did you? Okay,
I haven't used it yet, no.
All right, cool. All right, so what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna use the washroom.
You haven't found the washroom yet.
Oh, I have to step away from the game for a second.
All right, let's take 5. Okay, so let's see here. Think about, while we wait for David, think about how you want to enter this room, or who's going to go first, etc.
So maybe I can toss my light in there before anybody enters.
Okay.
And I guess I'd like to know from you guys what our strategy is going to be. Who do you think should go and
I'm gonna
all
go.
that?
Dave, am I able to peer through the crack in the door?
Yeah, you were peering through it, and what you can see right now is basically what you can see. So you can see, I think, if I remember correctly, you could see these 3 pillars from where you're standing.
Yeah.
Yep. Here, let me look. I can look at what you can see. Yeah, you can see those pillars. You can see over here, it looks like some sort of a candelabra maybe, and some sort of a table. That's about all you can see.
Corben, what do you see in there?
I see some sort of, I see columns, like a chandelier, a candelabra hanging from the ceiling. I see a table or an altar of some sort. I can't really tell. It's dark and still somewhat. I can't. I'm gonna try to use my divine sense one more time. Okay, Dave?
Okay. How many times do you get to use it, just out of curiosity?
6. And I've used it since we started.
Okay. And it's 60 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay, let me just make sure that I measure. Oh yeah, 60 feet. That's like the whole, almost, oh, that goes
Yeah,
up too.
so I should be able to see like well over
Yeah,
there.
that's like to there. Yeah, you sense, let's see here. Look at the description again. There it is.
Oh, I can put it up again too.
No, that's cool. I just scrolled up to it. Yeah, you get the sense right now that there is evil coming from this area. You get a very uneasy feeling in here. Almost like a horrible smell, like the smell of sulfur and decay just hits you all of a sudden as you concentrate on the room.
What's going on, Corben? You're on mute.
You're muted.
Sorry. I'm detecting something evil inside of here. Dave, it says I can know the type of fiend or undead.
Okay. It registers as undead.
I'm detecting the undead inside this room. If we go in here, we're going to be in for a fight. And our presence will be known.
Right.
We're still we're still kind of stealthy right now. But I think if we go through here, something will be on the other side. There's definitely something evil inside of there.
Marzen says, where did that weird dragon thing go?
I don't know.
Yeah, where did that weird dragon thing go?
Is it did that dragon create the light in the chandelier?
You don't know. You didn't see that happen. So you're not sure.
I'm back, and I don't like any of the sound of this.
I'm gonna back up a little bit and just try to ascertain where that light is coming from in the candelabra.
Okay. You take a look at it?
Yeah.
Roll. Let's see. So you're gonna like get up on the dining table and really get in there and look at it?
Yeah.
All right. Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah, it is not flame. It is some sort of a magical essence. I don't know how much background you have in the arcane arts.
Hey guys,
You do have some spellcasting ability.
Guys, I'm really sorry about this, but the dog needs to go out. I will be right back. I am so sorry, but she's...
Okay. So, Corben, do you have a background in the arcane?
Would that be like an Arcana check or?
Yeah, are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
Okay.
No, so like I can't detect.
You think it's magic. You think it's some sort of a magic. Do you have detect magic or identify or any of those types of spells?
No, I don't.
Okay. So all you really ascertain is you're pretty sure that it's, well, you know that it's not flame-driven light.
Right.
It's definitely some sort of a magical spell.
Okay. This light seems to be magic of some sort. I can't tell. It's definitely not flame. And I don't see any dragon up there anymore.
Let me take a look.
Or any dragon there.
So Marzen will get up there and take a look. He's proficient in Arcana. He studies magic. He says, this seems to be some sort of a light spell. Something cast a light spell here. I'm not sure how long it lasts or anything, but it's pretty cool.
So on the other side of this door, sorry, and now there's magic out here. There could be some kind of evil wizard or mage inside or in the area.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? I was distracted. I was looking at the statue in the corner.
That's all right. Marzen detected that this candelabra was being lit by magic, like a light spell. And I was just saying that, you know, a magic light spell and evil on the other side of this doorway sounds like a combination that we might know what to expect on the other side.
Right, so right now the only voices that we have here are yours and mine. Corben?
Yes,
I'm here, says Marzen.
I think we're all here.
You've been unusually quiet tonight, Marzen. Usually you're a lot mouthier than this.
I'm focused.
So we could keep looking around, or we could go in through here and fight whatever's on the other side. How do you guys feel?
Well, we know what's at this on the other side of there somewhere is spiders. There is a trap. If my orientation is correct, there's a trap either right outside or right inside the front door, which is, imagine, on the other side of that wall. I'm pointing over here.
Yeah, yeah, that's towards.
And we've got spiders somewhere down in here.
Right.
So, do we want to fight spiders, or do we want to fight undead? I guess that's the question.
I'm interested to find the sword. I have a feeling behind the glass doors to our east is a spot for the sword, but that might be where the dragons are too.
Well, and the undead might be trying to protect something too, so maybe you're right. Well, let's do this. I'm going to get closer to y'all, and I am going to go ahead and cast a Spirit Guardians on us before we go in.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm clicking on it, but it's not seeming to do anything.
So it's a 3rd level spell, lasts up to 10 minutes with concentration. You focus on your holy symbol, and suddenly the angelic form of your spiritual guardians apparate around you in a 15-foot radius that's centered on Mara. What do these look like, Mara? These little guardians?
They're always the little foxes.
Oh yeah, that's right. The little foxes. Cool.
I'm trying to cancel. I've got that input value window that's popping up and not going away. I think that happened. Okay, there we go. I got rid of it. Didn't mean to cast it twice. I was trying to get rid of that little box. So.
Yep, you're good. So got it. Okay, so you've got Spirit Guardians. You're just gonna have to remind me of that. But I'm gonna go ahead and let's put a little. Well, why don't you come up with a symbol that you want to put on your token? Are you able to do that? Yeah, you can add your own.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If you click on your token, right below, so all these bubbles open up, and right below there's one that's a circle. If you click on that, you can grab.
Oh.
You can just click on a token, and that'll help remind you that you're concentrating.
Okay.
Because it is a concentration spell, I believe.
Yep.
Let me see
So
here.
does that
I'm going to do that because that's that. Oops, sorry. Because that looks like little things flying around.
So
Yeah,
it's
there
a
you go.
third level.
There you go.
I wonder why it doesn't let you put this in the.
Yeah, I don't know why either. It's buzzing me. That particular that happened
Oh,
last
here we
time.
go. Okay, I think I just fixed it.
Like it shows up over in my spell side, but it won't show up in the chat box.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that. 1 second here. Yeah, it should. Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let me try one other thing here. Yeah, weird. It won't. Oh well, anyways. We know what it means. Kind of. Oh, it did work. Okay, great. All right, so you've got your Spirit Guardians going. That's a perfect icon for it. I love it. You're also concentrating. So I'm going to put this guy on you. Maybe if my... There we go. Okay. What's going to happen next?
All right, I'm gonna draw my sword.
Marzen is going to give you Stan and Mara inspiration. So you both have a
Right.
bardic inspiration.
Now, Dave, I already had one and I haven't used it yet.
Yep, they last for 10 minutes, so you're close. You're close to it going away.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's been about close to 10 minutes.
All right. Can it be doubled up though?
No.
If I get another one, so he's just casting it on them.
Yep.
Okay.
He can once that one goes away, he can cast another one on you.
Okay.
But he only has so many. He's only got one left.
Okay. That's fine.
Wow.
All right. Shall we go through?
Let's go.
All right.
Got my bow ready.
All right, who's going to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm trying to select my guy. I don't know if I can get through there actually. No. Yeah. Here we go.
Back
This
up.
is so... Roll 20 is really
Hey
giving
guys,
me a headache here.
wait, guys.
What? Are we not
It's a
supposed to go
reminder.
through it?
All right.
It's a reminder. You have to stay within 15 feet of me for the Spirit Guardians to be protective.
my
So
God.
just keep
Right.
that in mind.
Okay.
All right, Corben, as you step through the gate or the door into this hall, you see that cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony above you that's open. This is a stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases on the north and southern end, right here and right here, that curl up to the balcony above you. So see this dotted line that goes around
Yeah.
here? Above that dotted line, oh man, this is bad.
Jesus.
Just when we're getting going here.
Oh, like the delay.
Everything above this
Uh-huh.
is a balcony.
Okay.
Oh,
I
man.
got
I
you.
understand. Still pretty obscured, but get the gist.
Oh, so Dave, the inside of this is balcony, or the,
Above you.
what what I walk
Above
under
you.
right now is balcony.
No,
Gotcha.
above you.
Okay.
Yeah, but balcony
Overhanging above you is a balcony.
All right.
At the end of this hall is a stone altar with 2 floor candelabras on either side of it.
Mhm.
The altar you can see is carved with a rising sun bas relief, and there are tall arching windows set with panels of stained glass behind it, one of which is broken. Through the fog that seems to hang thick in this room, you see two armored figures kneeling before the altar. And as you step into the room, they turn and look at you.
Yeah. Should watch out for them.
Everybody roll initiative.
There we go.
Oh, we're close together. They didn't roll great so far.
Ooh, Marzen.
Yeah.
The
All
other
right.
two, Dave.
What?
The first two.
What are you
Is
talking
that
about?
just
Did you roll?
4 and 11, and then 24 is Marzen. Understand.
Those were Dave's rolls. The bad guy's rolls. Did you roll?
That's what that is, the bad guys.
Wow, this is delay. Can't wait till we can actually play in person again, although Andy, you'll still have to call in. That's not going to help you. Wow, okay.
Right.
Very trying on the patience.
Stay cool.
Stan. What did you roll, Stan? A 21?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right.
Got the bow drawn, aiming right between the helmet and the shoulder.
So
of the,
Marzen, let's see, what does Marzen do? He has his battle axe ready, and he yells out with vicious mockery,
Yeah.
and he says, "It smells like death in here, you disgusting revenants." And let's see, they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw versus a 16. So let's see what happens. Come on.
They stepped into my 15-foot radius yet?
Nope, not yet. Wisdom save. That one fails. And that one fails. So that means they both take...
D8 radiant damage.
Nope, we're not doing that. This is for the vicious mockery.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep. So they take D4 damage from Marzen. This is Marzen's shtick here.
First turn, yeah.
Yeah. So they each take 3 psychic damage. Oof, okay. They feel heavily insulted. I just wish it was a little bit faster. Come on. Just breathe deeply. God, it's ridiculous.
Oh, before we rolled initiative, we were all trying to decide who was going through the door first, or I'm trying to figure out where my body is supposed to be right at this
You
minute.
are where you are right now.
Okay,
And
all right.
Corben is the only one that's in the room, and that's
Okay.
what triggered the first person to step inside is what triggered the initiative.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right, Stan, that brings us to you, old buddy.
I'm trying to get through the door, and I want to take a bow shot at the. I can't quite see what's going on, but I want to take a bow shot at one of the bad guys.
Okay. What are you going to move? Are you going to stay where you are to shoot from there, or?
I'd like to get in the door, but I can't really, facing logistical problems of getting through the door.
Yeah, I couldn't move earlier once I went through.
And I can't really see with what's going on right now.
You can squeeze in.
Obscured and shadowed.
It's just lag. It's just massive lag.
Yep. I moved a little bit.
Yeah, I just moved you into this room.
I'm trying to get in the room.
Okay, you're in the room. You moved 5 feet forward into the room.
I still can't quite see.
So you have more movement if you want to. You just
Right.
moved 5 feet, so you have 30 feet of movement total.
I want a bow shot on the. I got one to the north, one to the south, I think. End up at the end of the room.
Are you going to shoot from where you are? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot from where I am.
Okay. So you can't really get a shot at the one to the south, so you're shooting at the one to the north?
Yep.
Okay. That hits. Your arrow flies down the hallway, the 40 feet, and jams right into this broken chainmail that this creature is wearing. And it hits and it thuds hard. And he looks down at the arrow in his chest and then looks back up at you. Oh boy, okay. 7 damage. Okay. Great. Anything else you want to do, Stan? You want to move? You want to...
Yeah, I want to cast a spell. Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so you're going to use your bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark?
Yep.
Okay. On which one?
On that same one that I hit.
Okay.
And I want to shoot him again.
I'm going to try, before you do that, or you can, I guess you can roll. I'm going to disconnect and come back because this is getting really bad.
Okay. All right.
You can go ahead and roll those, Stan, if you want.
Shot.
Hopefully
realize
this
I did it
helps a little
twice.
bit. Ugh. All right, so what did you roll? A 28? That definitely hits. Or was it the 14?
It must have registered as twice. I only remember hitting it once.
Okay, so it's the first one?
Yep.
Got it. So.
And being that he had some damage on him, I hit him with Colossus Slayer for 2 more.
8, 10, okay. Didn't you also cast Hunter's Mark on him?
Yeah.
So you have Hunter's Mark damage too.
What happens? Like
Extra 1d6.
Another 1 damage, okay. Nice shot. Okay, do you want to move at all, or is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn. I think I would like to move up and put that pillar in between those bad guys and me. So, if roll 20 will let me, I want to move up 2.
Okay.
Down 3. Down 1, right there.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second. This doesn't actually count for initiative. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. This guy, you see as there's like a surge of energy. And let's see. Corben, roll a perception check for me.
Is that the one to the north or the south, Dave? I can't see.
Yeah, you can't see actually. So that's
Okay.
why I'm asking
Right.
Corben to roll not initiative, perception.
Okay.
Okay, maybe you don't see it. What you do see is you see this creature come at you. Let's see. 30 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He closes the gap and he swings at you with a giant longsword, two-handing it.
Wow.
Does he get the attack before he has to roll the wisdom saving throw?
Let's see.
The spirit guardians?
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, because she's right behind me.
He definitely walks into it.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
His speed is halved when he gets to... right there. He still makes it there, so that's fine. When he enters the area from the first time on a turn or starts a turn there, it must make a wisdom save. Yep, wisdom save. If I can select him. 16.
Yeah. I'm 16.
Okay. So he saves from your guardians, and he swings at Corben with his longsword, and he makes 2 attacks. The first one is an 11, which I think misses.
Yep, miss.
He swings at you, and you put up your sword and parry it away, but then he comes back with a second swing, 17.
That misses.
And he misses again. So you basically fend off 2 strong attacks as they come in against you. Okay. Let's see. That is his turn. That brings us to you, Corben.
Okay. I'm going to attack him with my longsword.
Let me get this. Okay. Don't worry, there's not another one. I'm just redoing their initiative.
Let me just check one thing here.
Oh, what the hell? There we go. Okay. Don't forget you have Bardic Inspiration. That's probably going to go away.
Yeah, I'm going to use that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oof.
Okay. You want to add your Bardic Inspiration to that?
Yeah. What is that, a 1d8 on the damage?
No.
Probably good for the attack.
It's for the attack roll. It's good for a saving throw or an ability check.
Okay, well, I'll use it on I have an extra attack.
Okay, so you can use it on the next one.
Yeah.
So that one hits, and he takes 9 slashing damage. You just carve across his chest, and you can just see this tattered old chainmail armor that it looks like it's 1,000 years old. But he takes some serious damage there. Okay. Second attack. And you want to add your inspiration. It's going to go away at the end of your turn because you've had it for quite a while.
Yeah, I might as well just add it.
Yeah.
How do I just
D6.
D6 that. Or isn't it D8?
I think it's D6. Let me look, though.
Did I hear that wrong earlier?
Maybe.
I wrote
I'm
down
having a hard
D8
time
earlier.
remembering all of Stan's or Marzen's stuff, but let me look. Yep, still a D6. You guys are 4th level, right? Oh no, you guys are 5th level. Yep, it's a
Yeah.
D8. Yep.
Okay.
You are correct, sir.
Ooh, nice job, Corben.
7.
Okay, 25 definitely hits. He takes the damage, another 9 slashing damage. You're just carving this guy up. Okay, those are your 2 attacks. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm gonna stay for now.
Okay.
That's good.
And just as an FYI, you are. No, you're not blocking the entrance. Someone can sneak by to the north of you. Okay. Mara, brings us to you.
Okay, I have a quick question about the concentration. If I try to cast something else, I break the concentration, correct?
Only if it's a concentration spell.
Okay. And I'm going to step through this door here. They all been in my way.
So that's 10 feet of movement.
And I want to get you in my little circle of stuff. And I'm going to hit this guy, the scorching ray. And I'm gonna give them all 3. So,
Okay. Can you add that? Oh, no, you can't because this doesn't work for your character for some reason.
Scorch, scorch, scorch.
Scorch, scorch.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, yeah. What is this? This is fire damage. Yep. Nice. Damn. So he takes 22 fire damage. I'm going to have to get out a calculator pretty soon. Very nice. Wow. Boom. Just clobber him with 3 blasts of fire energy that just rip into him and char his bones, and his all of his armor is just like singed, and any tattered clothing that was on him is on fire and burning embers. Nicely done.
Still up though?
He's still standing there.
Oh, damn.
And he, as you blast him, step up and blast him, he just looks right at you. His head turns to you. Anything else, Mara?
Yeah, I'm going to, no, I'm going to stay right where I am.
Okay. This other guy moves forward. 15, 20, 25, 30. So he can get right here. He needs to make a wisdom save because he's in your area. He fails. So what does he take for the...
3D, hold on a second, 3D8
Okay.
radiant damage.
Go ahead and roll it. Wow.
That, you little shit.
Nice.
Yep. Fox is beating up on him.
And that's, what kind of damage is that?
Radiant.
Okay. Nice.
Because I'm good. It's radiant damage.
Very nice. Oops. That was 17. Got it. Oh, come on, man.
And you know what? I'm going to throw my bardic inspiration on that.
It doesn't count for damage.
Wait, I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry.
So he takes that damage, but then he attacks Corben with his longsword. 15, which I think misses. You just parry that, and a 10, which he misses again. Wow, rolling shitty for these guys. You're lucky. Ting, ching! You're just getting attacked like crazy, Corben, and you're just fending off these undead revenants. Brings us to Marzen. Marzen moves in behind you. And what does Marzen do?
Stay in with the foxes. Probably talk smack again.
He is actually going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Let's see. He whispers a discordant melody that one creature of his choice can hear, racking it with terrible pain. He's going to cast at level 1. So he has to make a wisdom save. A lot of wisdom saves. Versus 16. He fails, so he takes 3d6 psychic damage. Wow, that's pretty big. 13
3d6.
psychic damage. Okay, hold on. Come on. 13 psychic damage. And because of that, he has to move away as far as his speed will allow. And Corben, you have an opportunity if you want to use your reaction. You can take an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that on this guy in front of me.
No, the one down farther to the south.
Down here.
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Oh yeah, that hits. Nice. Takes 8 slash damage as he moves away from Marzen. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, back to where he started. That's Marzen's turn. Stan.
I want to bow shot the guy that has the hunter's mark on him.
Okay. That's this guy right here. Natural 20. You nail him. He's also Colossus would apply here as well as Hunter's Mark. So why don't you roll those?
And also damage for Bardic Inspiration? No,
No.
attack and armor.
Nope. Attacks, attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws is what you can use those for.
Okay.
15 plus 7 is 22 damage. Wow. You guys are taking these guys down.
Yeah.
That is substantial. 22, is that what I said? Okay.
Yeah, 22.
Then
Nicely done.
he's still standing.
Oh yeah, he's still up.
All right.
These guys
I'm
are
going to
tough.
shoot him again.
Okay. That also hits.
And I think I still get Hunter's Mark damage on there too, but not Colossus Slayer.
You only get Colossus Slayer once per turn?
Yep.
Okay. Damn, you guys are whacking these guys. So another 11 damage. I'm almost starting to feel bad for these guys. Not quite, though. Okay.
I feel bad.
That brings us to... Whoa. Brings us to this guy right in front of you. He needs to make a wisdom
Before
save.
that, Dave, I'm within Shannon's realm of foxes, right? I can't quite see where everybody is. But
15 feet. And she's right next to you, so yes.
Okay.
This guy needs to make a save. He does make it, 22.
Yeah.
So does he take any damage on a save?
Failed save. Creature takes. Oh no, it's failed.
Half
on a
damage.
Six,
So
yeah.
roll
half as
3d8
much
for
damage.
me. Wow. Nice. Holy crap, you guys are
That was great.
badass. Yeah, that's an amazing use of that spell. All right, he is going to move. Maybe. He's going to move. Nope, that's not what I was doing. There we go. Hello?
Hello?
Move. There we go. Shannon, he's going to move up to you.
I'm going
And
to throw a warding flare.
okay, so he'll have disadvantage.
Dave, does that move provoke an attack from me?
Nope, he's still within
Okay.
range of you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Let's see here. Where is toggle? There we go. All right, so you're going to do a warding flare, Shannon?
Yep.
All right, and you're keeping track of those uses, I'm assuming? So his first attack against you is with disadvantage. He rolls a 7 and misses as a bright light goes off in his eyes, but he recovers and takes a second swing at you
And
misses you with a 9.
Okay. Okay.
At that point, he is going to. He's going to stay right where he is. Corben.
All right. I'm going to continue attacking this guy.
Okay.
Long sword.
Yep, here we go. Nice.
Yeah, that hits. He's looking rough.
I'm gonna do an extra divine smite on that,
Okay.
and that would be a
On your second attack?
yeah.
Okay.
I need to, can I click on that? Okay, that's just the 2d8 for a first level.
Okay.
Can't figure out how to roll that automatically, so I'm just gonna do it manually. 2d. Another
Nice.
six.
Another 6. And that's radiant damage?
Um,
Probably a good idea for you guys to tell me what kind of damage it is in general.
Yeah, I don't. To be honest, I don't know. Right, let me check.
It should say in the description. I'm assuming it's radiant damage.
Yep, radiant damage.
Okay, so those are your 2 attacks. Anything else? That was your action, your bonus action,
Oh, okay.
right?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, there, it finally popped up. Okay.
All right, Mara.
It's annoying.
Right. I'm not, I was kicking myself last week. I'm going to channel divinity and turn undead.
Okay.
So I'm going to take out I'm going to hold up my shield. And I'm going to banish you, banish your evil from this place. And each undead, I can get it to, no, I can't get it to do the thing. I can't get it to show. Hold on a second. I can't do that either. Sorry, guys.
Sometimes it takes a minute to pop up. I don't know. That's what mine just did.
And now I lost it. There it is. Okay. So, each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If it
Okay.
fails, it's turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. And the turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from me as it can.
Okay.
It can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. I also can't take reactions.
So it's a creature within 30 feet of you.
Each undead that can or hear me within 30 feet.
Okay, so that would only be the first one up here next to you. And that's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. It does not appear to have an effect.
I don't have a gun.
Seemed like a good plan.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Anything else, Mara?
I probably should take a swing at him with my mace.
Is turn undead an action?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It as an action. And
Okay.
no, I can't. I guess I've got nothing left for this turn.
Okay. That brings us back to this guy over here. I don't understand why I can't click on him. Oh, that's why. Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. $30, and he is going to swing at Mr. Corben with his longsword. First attack. Wait, he doesn't have disadvantage. First attack is going to be an 11, which misses. Second attack is going to be a 14 that misses. Wow.
Misses.
God
and
damn it.
He has to do his wisdom saving throws too.
Yeah, he'll do that. 13, I think he fails, so roll your
Fails.
damage. Wow, these guys are kind of suck.
11. Nice. They're pretty hefty, though. It's taken a while for this guy to go down.
Yeah,
Yeah, but,
been a lot of damage.
yeah, too bad they can't hit for shit. All right, Marzen's turn. What can Marzen do that doesn't cost him spells? Can't really get in the room without getting flanked. All right, he is going to, he's just going to use a cantrip again. He's going to use Vicious Mockery at the one that's in front of Mara. String of insults, wisdom save. 13, fails, takes psychic damage. Takes 2 psychic and has disadvantage on his next turn. Okay, Stan.
I keep shooting at the one with Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay, so now you actually have disadvantage because he's 5 feet away
It's too
from you.
close.
Yep, so it's just yeah, you have disadvantage on the shot. $20 still hits.
Plus Hunter's Mark.
Yep, he's got Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh!
All right, I want to shoot him right through the eye of his helmet.
Done. Easily done. And he just falls to the ground. And when you look down, all you see is the armor.
Clang.
Bang.
Right, bonus action. I want to transfer Hunter's Mark over to that other sad, lowly creature that's in the room with us.
Yeah, that works. And then, actually, my mistake. There is a body, so there is a dead body on the ground. You transfer your Hunter's Mark as your bonus action. Okay. Any movement or anything?
Can I use my extra attack to engage him?
Oh yeah, right. Totally.
Longbow, second shot. And then I'm guessing that's gonna hit.
Yep. So 9 damage, and you already used your Colossus Slayer. Right? So you don't get it again. All right. Nice.
And as long as I'm still within Shannon's 15 feet of foxes, I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay.
Thanks for the foxes, Shannon.
Yeah.
That brings us to Corben.
All right. I'm going to move in further so that Marzen can get into the room. And
Stay within the foxes.
yeah, I'm not going to move any further. I'm going to attack this guy.
Okay. That one misses.
Ah. Oh. Okay, I'm going to try that one more time.
That one also misses. He parries both your attacks. Anything else, Corben?
Does the extra attack that counts as bonus action?
You can take 2 attack actions during your normal action, right? Because you are level 5.
Yep.
And then you have a bonus action attack as well if you want to. So you actually get 3 attacks. Because you're a dual, or what do you have? Dual weapon? Or 2 weapon fighting?
Reminds me of something my friend Thalamir would do.
Yeah, you have
No.
a bonus action attack.
No, I just have a single weapon, but then I have an extra attack because of 5th level advancement.
Yeah, so basically you have 3 attacks at 5th level if you use your bonus action to attack.
I don't have a bonus action I want to cast at this point.
Okay.
I guess.
You don't have to take a bonus action, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, Mara.
All right. The scorching ray seemed to work pretty well on that other guy. I'm gonna hit this guy with the scorching ray too.
Okay.
Oh.
The second 2 hit. Fire damage.
Awesome.
Nicely done. You just char the heck out of this guy. Anything else, Mara?
No.
Okay. Revenant's turn. He's actually going to move. Oh, he has to make a wisdom save first. Which he does, 22.
Boo.
And then he's going to move. But he does take half damage. So roll your damage.
Hold on a second. I'm just calculating something else. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not too bad.
Sounds serious.
Nice.
So he takes half of that.
You take half of that.
Yep, it's not bad. Okay, nicely done. He's actually gonna move 5. Come on. 5, 10. And he, oh, no. Too far, buddy. There. And he is going to attack you, Mara, with his long sword.
I'm sorry, the bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I can use that on the attack.
You can use it on your attack roll, you can use it on your ability check roll, or you can use it on your saving throw.
Okay.
Yep. So he's going to slash at you with his
She
long
can
sword.
increase her AC, right?
Nope. 15.
Oh.
I believe that misses.
Misses.
Again. 11. Wow, these guys really suck.
Nice.
Okay, that's his turn. And Marzen is going to hit him with a battle axe. Let's see, Marzen, where are you, buddy? There we go. Battle axe. And he has advantage because he's flanked.
Yeah.
So he does 5 slashing damage. Nice. Okay. I don't think he has bonus action. Sorry guys, I don't really know his character that well. Nope, that's his turn.
There's a chance he can
Stan,
or something.
Stan, your turn.
Okay, I want to go shot at with Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay, you're going to be at disadvantage because you're going to be shooting through Mara to get to him.
You could
I'll
move
duck.
over.
Want to Bardic Inspiration on this shot.
Okay. Roll your d8. Nice. Yep, a 23 certainly hits for 11 damage. And he's got Hunter's Mark.
Mark damage on it. And
Nice.
the Slayer damage.
Colossus Slayer. Okay. Nice.
Still standing. I'm going to shoot him again.
He
for
is
extra
still
attack.
standing, yep.
Still disadvantaged because I'm shooting through
Yep.
traffic.
Yeah, it still hits though.
Right.
Nicely done.
And then Hunter's Mark on that. It's a level 1.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough at this point.
I back up 1 and still stay within the circle of foxes.
15 feet.
It's going to draw an attack of opportunity, though, isn't it?
No,
You're
not
you're
where you
not
are.
currently engaged with anyone.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
I'm
more
gonna
than
back
5
up
feet
1.
away from them. You could move.
I go up 1 and over 1. This thing is all laggy, and I can't quite see what's going on.
Yeah, it's
Some
really
patience
bad.
level.
Really bad. All right. Where are you going to move, Stan?
Up 5, north 5 feet, and west 5 feet. And back to
You
the
mean
corner.
east over here?
Trying
Is
to move there. There's 1. There's 2.
Looks like you're there.
Okay, Corben.
Right, I'm gonna attack.
Oh yeah. Wow. Nice.
Okay, and then I'm going to use Divine Smite on that for one. I forgot last time. This is my bad. I was supposed to add an extra D8 if the target is undead or fiend.
Okay.
So I'm going to spell one spell slot to do that.
Okay.
One.
Divine
That's
Smite.
an
Nice.
8,
Wow.
and then I get an extra D8 for the undead. And that's
Wow.
radiant.
Wow. Nice. Yeah, this guy looks like he's about ready to fall over.
And then
Arrows all hanging out of him.
I'll take my second attack.
Okay.
Sorry. Ooh.
That one actually misses. He just, like, in a desperation move, he just swings his sword up and bashes yours out of the way as you try to hit him with it.
All right, that's good.
Okay, Mara.
I'm just want to double check. This right here is Corben.
This is
Yep.
here down here. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And the guy with the red X is the dead body of the other one.
Right. I got that. I just couldn't. It had those two mixed around in my head. So, want to do burning hands, but I have to figure out my cone. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can do. No, I can only do a rectangle. I can't do a cone. It's a 15-foot cone, and I do not want to catch Corben.
Right, or I think.
Okay, now it's making me do this, and it won't go away. Don't want to draw a shape anymore. Help.
I think you can just select the pointer instead.
If you do that from where you are right now, you would hit Corben. Well, let's see here.
Unless I turn. The thing is if I'm turned, I turn my body, right? I have the cone, and I don't know how else to draw it. But if the cone was, if I was facing more towards the room we just came out of, cone could.
Yeah, you could miss both of them actually, because the cone would start. It would look like this.
I can't make a cone. That's the thing.
It's gonna
I'm trying
look
to make
like
a cone, and I can't.
Because the cone would emanate from in front, so it would just be him in that first 5-foot square.
It would look like that.
Yeah.
That was.
I'm gonna because I want to do burning hands.
Yeah, do it.
I love burning hands. And
what does he have to do? A saving throw? What kind of saving throw?
Sorry. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Fails. And
Awesome.
describe how you kill him.
Well, I've got my hands spread out, palms down in front of me, with my two thumbs touching. I'm looking him straight in the eye, and I'm just gonna say, "Fry!" And that sheet of flame shoots out of my fingertips and just slices the head off of him. That line of fire just cuts through his neck, and his head falls up and rolls down the hallway.
everybody else just sees this like flamethrower like cone of flame shoot out from Mara's hands, and this, when it clears, you see this singed, burning corpse on the floor.
Wow.
And at that point, we are out of initiative.
I'm running around trying to pick up arrows and put them out as they're flaming infernos. Get the arrows.
There's nothing on this body left that would be salvageable. It's burned to a crisp.
Sorry,
the other guy?
I'm sorry, Stan. I got carried away.
But the other guy, how about the first one? I pick up some arrows out of him.
Yeah. You're able to recover your arrows from him.
Right, I think I've got, I've got 9, 10 out overall.
Not all in that guy, though, were they?
No, between the two of them.
Sure, so roll a d20. We'll see how many you get back. You get half of them back. The other 5 were burned up.
While I'm searching for arrows, I'm rolling the guy and seeing if there's anything good on him. Find anything as I was picking up arrows, and
you can roll a perception check if you want, or an investigation check, one of the two. Depends on how if you're searching them real good, then I'd roll an investigation check. If you're just kind of looking them over, do a perception check.
I'm a lot better on perception than I am on investigation.
So give them a quick look over.
Sorry
about 13. 13. You're able to give him a quick search, and you don't. There's nothing on him. These are long dead corpses. They are wearing sort of tattered chainmail that's broken and looked like it's been through quite a few battles. But there's nothing of interest. They each have a longsword it's just nondescript longsword. That also seems to be old. In decent shape, though.
I wonder if I want a long sword.
While
he's considering that, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to definitely pick up one of those long swords.
Okay.
And I'm going to kind of slide it between my backpack and my back. I'm just going to stow it away for another time, the guy that I killed.
Okay.
And I want to head down towards this this altar because they were protecting it, and I want to see what's going on, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to grab one too.
Okay, make sure you write a long sword in your inventory then.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I'm moving down as well.
Okay. And Mara, are you investigating something, or are you just kind of looking around?
I am looking at the hold on a second. I needed to add longsword. Okay. I'm looking at the altar, under the altar, the candelabras next to it. I want to know what they're kneeling before. I want to see if there's anything on there, under there, around there.
Okay.
We're especially looking for the Sword of
Sunlight. So it's going to take you some time. You'll spend some time doing this, but roll an investigation check. Nice. Okay.
Nice. And that too.
So there is this stone altar, and in the side of the altar that faces you, there is a bas relief carved into it that depicts a chapel, a church with a sun that is illuminating behind it as if rising, as if a sunrise. And you get the sense, especially with your background in religion, that this is some sort of a chapel that's dedicated to some sort of a god of the dawn And you specifically would interpret that as probably referring to the Morning Lord.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Right. I'm gonna get.
Yep. And then other than that, there are 2 candelabras, one on either side of this altar. There, let's see what else. If you look back towards the door that you came through, there is a balcony above you.
Mhm.
And you can also look, let's see, that is, give me 1 second here, I want to just double check something. That is going to be 14. You can see that above you, if you look straight up, it is open. And it goes
Open
up.
to the, you mean open to the sky or open to
No,
the ceiling?
open. It's just the ceiling is open and it goes up into the darkness above you. You don't see a ceiling in, here, I'll show you. In this area. Hold on. In this area here.
It's not pinging.
Yeah, I know. Right above you, basically.
Yeah.
It goes straight up. I'm just gonna be easy about it. It just goes up. There is a balcony that I mentioned before that I'm not gonna even try to draw because it probably won't work for like 20 minutes.
Right.
There we go. Yeah, that's what you notice as you look around.
Right,
We
so
should
it's-
probably go up
so-
into the balcony.
What I'm saying is, as I look straight up, I know that I'm not under a balcony anymore, but I cannot see the ceiling. Is that correct?
Right. From what you saw outside the building, this appears to be you're standing at the base level of the tower, and you can see up, like as if you could see all the way up the tower, except it's darkness.
Except it's darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Should we go up the stairways? So there was absolutely nothing around this altar.
There isn't anything else we can investigate, anything else we can find. We searched the whole place, Dave.
I'm gonna get down on my knees here for a little bit because this is my chapel, right?
Okay.
And I'm
Absolutely.
gonna thank the Morning Lord for his help.
Okay. Roll a religion check with advantage. Corben, did you roll an investigation or a perception check?
I would like to, like when I'm behind here.
Okay.
Investigation.
Okay. So you're gonna look specifically. What are you investigating? The altar.
Like the back side of the altar. Just is it possible to like move it, or
Sure.
is it some kind of secret little, something on the back side where they keep things?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
And
You do
perception check.
not see anything that indicates any sort of movement of the altar. It's a heavy stone altar. There's no, like, you don't see any scratch marks as if it had been shifted. You don't see, you kind of tap around the base of it. There's no strange, like, hidden compartments or anything like that.
Okay.
There's a lot of broken glass around the base of it, along with this open window right here. There's a bunch of broken glass over in this corner. What was that, Stan?
My perception is to see if I can find an easy way to look on what's going on the upper level in the balcony.
From where you are right now, you can't. You can just see the ceiling above you, but you do know that there is a staircase opening here and a staircase opening here.
Dave, I rolled those religions. I don't know what you had me roll those for.
For the prayer.
Oh, yep, for your prayer. Got it. Okay.
Should we just pick a staircase and go up it?
Okay, I'm sorry. I have a
Kinda
question
like
about
north
that.
side staircase.
Dave, I
Yep.
got a question. I have a question about that. So, why did you have me roll?
Because I wanted to see how good your prayer was, and what
Okay.
what the impact that might have. Doesn't necessarily mean that you would get anything out of it immediately.
Okay.
Yep.
I was just curious because I've never had to roll for religion yet.
Okay. Yep. Just it was basically just a gauge of how awesome your prayer was.
Okay, thank you.
You feel pretty good about it. One thing that you do think about is like you'd love to spend more time in this chapel and clean it up because it's a mess, but you may not have that time.
I may take my cloak and wipe off the top of the altar.
Okay. Easily done.
She's doing that. I'm edging over toward this north side entrance over here.
Okay. I think you guys get the sense that you've looked around this particular space pretty well, and Marzen's like, "All right, guys, what are we gonna do next?"
I want to look out this window. Because I want to look at You're at the ground level with this cemetery, and we've been dealing with a lot of undead, and I want to take a look out here and see what I can see in this cemetery. If there are any, I don't know, if there's anything that's going to enlighten me, this undead situation that we keep running into here.
You're gonna look out the window. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I want to get a bird's eye view of the cemetery.
Okay. So you're gonna look out this window, and you can see this corner of the cemetery. It's a typical Barovian day outside. It's foggy. There's still a bit of snow on the ground, although not a lot is accumulated. It's just a little bit of a dust-in from overnight. Very low light, and it's really hard to see. If you've ever looked, which I'm sure you have, looked through like stained glass, thick stained glass, it's kind of hard to make out. Things are a bit distorted.
Oh,
We're still like middle of the day, right?
Yeah, what time is it?
Yeah, it's midday right now.
Okay, so Dave, I have a technical question about because I can see this map, and because we saw it from the ground level, has Mara perceived that some of those plots have been dug up?
Sure, you can see, and you would have seen this before actually, that some of those plots seem to have been dug up. It's funny they don't mention that in any of the, but it makes sense.
So guys, I didn't take an exact count of how many of those plots out there were dug up, but it might mean that that's how many undead we've got in this building. We might want to just kind of keep track of that. So I don't know, if we get a better view of the cemetery, we can maybe take a count. Something to think about.
There were a lot of plots in that cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh, where are we going?
Should we pick one of these stairways and go up a bit?
I kind of wanted to go and take a look at that balcony. See what's
All
going
right.
on up top. The north side balcony. Or if you guys want to go and look.
As you get to the bottom of the staircase, you can hear the sound of boots retreating up and an echo coming down that stairway towards you.
Towards us.
You can hear the
Just wait
sound.
here.
The sound is echoing towards you, but the footsteps seem to be moving away from you.
Remember, we saw somebody up on one of these
Yeah.
upper levels. That could have been them.
That could have been.
Should we pursue?
I'll fire an arrow into the dark.
Okay. Roll an attack roll with disadvantage. Okay. Your arrow flies into the stairwell and hits the wall right about here. Just falls to the ground.
All right.
All right, why don't we go?
You're going to
just
go up?
there, investigate. Yeah, do you guys want to come?
Yeah.
All right,
You want to lead the way?
fine.
All right.
Let me grab my. Let me grab
Follow
my.
behind and see if I can find my arrow as I'm up behind you.
I'm gonna grab my little light ball. Do you want me to toss it up the stairs? And well, you've got dark vision, right?
I have
So you
dark
can you
vision,
can
I'm
see in the
okay.
dark. All right.
Oh, but please bring your
Yeah.
light with
I
you.
got it. I just
Thank
didn't
you.
know if I should toss it up in front of Corben or not.
I'm good. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go up the stairs, and I think we'll do that next time we play.
Okay.
Because it's 10
Get my
o'clock.
arrow back.
So we'll stop there.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
I'm
pass your
kind of
arrow
at my
down.
wit's end with Roll20 anyhow, so it's probably a good place to stop. Sweet, man!
So
You
much,
guys
Dave.
made some quick work of those baddies. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah. I don't think any of us took damage.
Nope,
did we?
they didn't hit any of you. That was
Wow.
that was a really poor display of of power on their behalf.
Well, clearly they were out of practice.
Yes, right, and potentially a little intimidated by your spirit guardians. That was pretty
Yes.
funny. Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
that was-
they did not hit you once. That's impressive. All right, cool. Well, good job, guys.